Hello, my name is Claudia Ronchin. At this present moment, we are standing in my basement downstairs in my house, and I have various items all over the walls and the ceilings all over the place here, and we're just going to take a little tour of what I have in my house. At the present moment, we are looking at the backside of my bar, where there are a bunch of beer bottles that I've collected throughout all my years of bartending at the Walden Arena. I got a few of them from the beer store also, where they would start collecting them for me. I also have a bunch of collections of beer bottle openers, which are becoming more extinct right at this present moment because most of them are twist tops. There's also the top of the counter of my bar. There are a bunch of caps that I've put down, various pop bottle caps and beer bottle caps and caps from Italy. I also have a pop machine that doubles as a beer machine right at this present moment. That's the sound of money going into the machine so that you can pick out your brand of beer. And that's the sound of the favorite brand coming back out.
Good old Canadian?
Good old Canadian. Not Montreal Canadian, but the brand, the most in Canadian. And as we progress to the leftwards, we start getting to the hockey memorabilia.
Right, the real bread and butter of your collection.
The good stuff, the Boston Bruins stuff, as I like to call it. There's a bunch of pictures from Don Cherry's. I got various pictures from that restaurant when they closed down. And the various 8x10 pictures of famous players, obviously of the famous Bobby Orr, Jerry Topazzini, which is a Siberian, probably one of the reasons why I did choose the Boston Bruins as my team. I also have a jukebox that displays a bunch of 45s. This one's called the Hockey Song Rock.
Throw on your stick, take off your gloves, grab that sweater and your rifle.
When did you first start your collection and why?
I started probably when I was, say, about 8 years old. So again, that's 40 years ago. I'm a collector at heart, I think. Not a hoarder, but just a collector. And every once in a while, I'd start collecting things. And it got to this point where I had to start exhibiting them. And a bunch of my friends now have a bunch of stuff that they have, but they no longer have places to put it in their house. So they donate it to me so I could display them in my house.
What was the first thing that you remember adding to your collection?
Well, I started with hockey cards. I've been collecting those since I was about 8 years old. And then there was my nephew had painted a picture of Bobby Orr, which was very special. I've got that. And then just keeps on going from there. Bobby Orr jerseys and then Stanley Cups and onwards and onwards.
Looking off your main basement room, there's also a room full of jerseys and a hallway with hockey cards. Can you describe what's in there?
That's basically my games room. We have a foosball, we have a shuffleboard, poker table, an air hockey game, and also in there, all the walls are they're covered with sweaters, vintage sweaters of Quebec Nordiques and LA Kings, the old jerseys, and of hats and Sudbury Wolves jerseys and also Boston Bruins jerseys. Then down the hallway, there is on the right-hand side of the hallway, it's all filled up with rookie hockey cards of various years, way down from 1965. I have a Johnny Bower rookie card and various other ones. Then again, there's other pictures. Once again, it's basically you have to see it to kind of take in what's all here.
What do you think? Boogie down to the rink. You gotta come and do the hockey song.